Hi, I'm Louise, and this is
Quinn.
And we are two of the members of Siren and Sons, and we are aboard our beautiful sailboat, Shambala. She is a 1982 custom-built ketch that is junk-rigged. And today, in this episode, we are going to show you a little bit about around the boat, give you a tour, and show you some of the things that make this custom-built vessel unique.
Can I have a snake?
What? Talk about that later. As promised, you'll get to meet Anne in this episode. So welcome to our adventure, and here we go. I cleaned my sail and lines and anchor chain room. I did so pretty. Look at this pretty room. Oh yeah, we hold sewing supplies in here too. Yes, it's so nice and beautiful. And here is the head. We have a composting toilet. It basically splits the solid and the liquid and composts it down, and then it gets taken out about once a month. And a shower. But when the weather's nice, we prefer an outdoor shower. So we keep JJ's box in there. Moving forward, here is a different view of the salon table area. This is when it's folded into a bed. And we got vegetables. And here, our stereo. And here, a lot of the boys' homeschool things. This is the navigation desk area, complete with radio and a chart table. Florida and the Bahamas. There's Florida. All the navigation tools and office supplies. And little froggies the boys have gotten me for Mother's Day. And we hang our fruits and vegetables up here. Looking deeper into the navigation area. Under here, so there's just so much storage in this boat. But under here is where I keep baking supplies. The whole bakery and more. Over here is our galley. We have a propane stove oven, and yes, we are missing a knob, but I'll find one to replace it. Propane. And it has multiple safety mechanisms put in. So there's a hard off switch there, well, knob. And then there's another one outside. And the tanks are vented overboard and they're up on the deck, which I like. Here I am making a ginger bug soda start. And I have my sourdough start over there. And all of our eggs and teas and coffees up here. Welcome to my engine room. We got this cute little hallway that leads to the boys' aft cabin and bunks. And we have this nifty light for the whole engine room. Ooh la la.
Why didn't we use that the other day?
So, I'm going to show you what's on the other side of the engine here.
It's a little workshop.
Oh, we got workshop. It's like a garage. We got all the nifty electronics. And a little porthole. And over here in the hallway, we have a deep chest freezer And then this right here is a refrigerator, but we have it offline right now and we're using it to store tools. And there's the boys' closet. This is the boys' cabin. It's the aft cabin. It's very unique in its design, how it's built with 2 separate bunks, but it worked out perfectly for the boys.
Soon it will not be mine.
I get the right button. He gets the left bunk.
But Zephyr has plans to turn the sail and lines locker forward berth into his room. We'll see.
I have room for my books here.
There's your books. There. Oh, there's your books. And then what else do you have?
I don't have that organized at all.
Not organized.
And then big stuff up there.
And big stuff. And more storage. Some things are going to be offloaded and or put away differently. But the aft cabin's a good place to store extra stuff. So. Anne stepped aboard like she was walking into an old friend's house. Her old friend being Shambala. She showed us the ropes and guided us through each step and what each line is used for. Quinn and Zephyr hoisted the sails like they never stopped. We sailed with Anne and her friend Janis, soaked in sunshine and wind.
Hello.
Hello.
We're sailing.
We're sailing. Sailing Shambala.
All right. Let's go over here to Annie. Are you happy, Anne?
I'm so happy.
We had a great time sailing with Anne, and we hope to go sailing with her again soon. On to more adventures. Next, the boys took me to an air show on the beach.
That plane with no wings goes a few 1,000 miles per hour at its max speed.
Wow. The moment he sees his brother, wait for it. But the raptor! Rain. To make goat meal, I start by drawing out the water using the manual foot pump. Turn it on. Light. Just the flame down. Hot water onto boil. I'm using oatmeal, chia seeds, cocoa nibs, some oatmeal flavoring packs, sunflower seeds, and pecans. And I decided to add dates. Bam! Dates chopped up. I always add the sunflower seeds and nuts and fruit to the water before it boils so that it can start to like soften. It started to boil, so now I'm going to shut it off and add my spices. Cinnamon. That's not enough cinnamon. I gotta take this little lid off. That's enough cinnamon. I pour the spices into the lids because I don't really want to get moisture into the pot or into the spices themselves. Boat cooking 101. You know. It's allspice, and this is cardamom. Usually I put ginger, but I ran out. Oh, add the flavor packs. Maple and peaches and cream. This is how we make oatmeal. I'm not going to pour into the hot pot because that'll get moisture in the oatmeal. And on a boat, moisture is what you're constantly combating. You don't want to get moisture in anything that should be kept dry. I usually do 1 handful for each of us. But the boys are growing, so I'm going to give an extra. And mix it up again. Now let it sit for a few minutes for the oatmeal to bloom. Why is goat meal called goat meal? Grains. Because when you were little, somebody told you a joke about what do zombie goats eat? Grains. And you decided that from then on, all oatmeal and muesli types, especially the ones with mixed grains, shall be called goat meal. It'll look like the finished product.
I added a little sugar to mine.
Goat meal.
And some salt.
Did you have the chocolate bits?
No.
Ooh, get the chocolate bits. I'm living proof that even if you think the dream is ridiculous, yes. Ah, they're photobombing.
Photobomb. Literally, it's gonna be like a bomb in the water.
I'm living proof that even if you think the dream is ridiculous, if you work for it and you keep going after it no matter what anybody says, you can really live the life of your dreams.
First. No, at the same time.
Okay. I'm not standing up yet.
Oh, I don't like this.
Watch out for the lazy jacks.
Whoa. Did you see that splash?
Yeah, I got in my eye.
I think it's slack cod.
Yeah.
Ow, that hurt.
Right, we're all moved in now, and that's the boat tour, and meet Anne and so much more. So I thought, well, maybe y'all might want to get us a boat warming present, and if you do, I am including an Amazon link in the description of this video. So there's also a bunch of other links in there. I have an Amazon shop, we have a Patreon, my TikTok I've been using since the beginning of our journey, and I have TikTok shop products for affiliate. Some of you have asked, what do I do for work? And I am an affiliate marketer, and I have a few of my own products that I'm working on launching. And that's what I do. I welcome you guys to leave me a list of questions and comments. I've decided on every 4th episode we'll do a Q&A and I'll answer your questions. So not this coming episode, but the next episode I'll be happy to do a Q&A with you guys. The next episode you can look forward to just seeing a day in the life of us on the boat. Just chilling, relaxing, working on projects. So I look forward to seeing you then. Well, that's all for this week, folks. And we hope you have a best day ever.
Whoa, 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 yeah, whoa.